Hey everyone, Ivy League Gaming here, and today we're playing Higan Eruthyll. For today's video, we're going to talk about the new dev blog post that was shared on social media. What updates are they actually going to do? Alright, so we have the dev blog soft launch edition here. So keep in mind, guys, this is being posted before global launch still. We still have a couple weeks away, and, well, almost 3 weeks. Actually, 3 weeks out from soft launch, about 3 weeks till global launch. So this is kind of right in the middle of all the action. And this game is honestly awesome. It's so fun. The story's creative. The visuals are amazing. I absolutely love the way it plays in the battle modes. I like the character designs. I like the way they have amazing weapons. But it's lacking a lot at the same time. We can barely play it. There's serious energy issues. The dungeons cost way too much. You're in the game for 5 minutes and you run out of energy, and that's all you can do for the day. And there's definitely some imbalances where it sounds like you should be able to do content, but then you can't, and I don't know. It's apparently a little bit overtuned. I know people have talked to me about their concern for the SSR heroes, how necessary they are for this game. And once you play for a couple weeks, you're already into the end game. And all of a sudden, you need SSS heroes to succeed, whether it be a temporary event to finish or whatever. But honestly, I mean, it's only 3 weeks. I don't really think anyone should consider themselves super end game by any means when a game's only been around for 3 weeks. So if that's how quickly we get to where you finish the game, well, this game has a very short lifespan. But I'm very curious to see what we're going to find out from this dev post. Have they listened to our feedback? Is there still serious concerns? Will this change my opinion of playing at global or not? I don't know. I'll let you guys know my thoughts kind of at the end. We'll wrap it up, but let's go ahead and read through this together. So, dear directors on Planet Eruthyll, thank you for supporting Higan Eruthyll's soft launch. Since our soft launch went live 3 weeks ago, we've been receiving constructive feedback and many questions that push us to reflect on how to provide better service and make adjustments. We're writing this letter in hopes of addressing the issues exposed and inviting more valuable feedback that will surely help to build a brighter future for Planet Eruthyll. Alright, part 1, key optimizations. Character level and skill reset feature. Ooh, okay. To leave more space and possibilities for character development, we will implement a new feature that allows resetting characters at or below level 50 for accounts created within 2 weeks. Only for accounts created within 2 weeks? I mean, I guess the idea of this, I get their idea of it. You're a brand new player, you don't know what you're doing, you make a bunch of mistakes, you learn, and you want to fix them. Fine. Well, when are they changing? Hopefully they'll tell us. I don't know how I feel about that one. If it's nice for a brand new player to come in, test out some characters, and change their mind because they pulled something better and be able to reset them. So I guess in that front, it's nice, especially if you're someone who doesn't reroll or at least rerolls, but then maybe you get a better summon because a banner pops and you want to swap your main focus as a character. You can at least change your mind within the first 2 weeks as long as you don't get them beyond level 50. Oh boy, I don't know. It's helpful for a first day, but it's a step in the right direction. I will have to say that. It's at least a step in the right direction. 2, previewable info of obtainable characters. Yes. Previewing the info of unobtained characters is not available at the moment. Relevant optimization will allow directors to preview the info of unobtained characters, including their skill, attributes, class, element, etc. Okay, this was really important, and I've said this so many times in my videos, and that's why I was actually gonna make guides, even more so, is like, okay, a banner pops up for Nuna. What does she do? If you don't have her, you don't know. You have to go find a content creator that made a video on her. Yeah, that was really bad. So this is definitely a really good improvement. It's kind of one of those no-brainer improvements, though. You're like, how did they not have that in the first place? But okay, definitely a +1 there. 3, core combat experience optimized. The core combat experience always plays a significant role in our current and future development. We will begin the optimization in this area by adjusting the design of stages to ensure their compatibility with the combat strategy. We'll also adjust some special mechanisms that cause the ripple effect. Meanwhile, some abnormal AI behavior in auto and fight face-off will also be optimized. Core combat experience. Honestly, I think the fighting's amazing. Besides the reality of there being a CP cap, maybe stuff like that. But the actual fights themselves, the way everything looks, the way things interact, I think is pretty cool. So I'm not quite sure what... This is a very vague. We're gonna adjust the core combat experience. That's very vague response. So I don't know. That one gets some... I don't have an opinion yet on that one. Number 4, optimized rules for Play Wish. We're glad to see the widespread use of plays in battle. To improve your collection of play, we'll implement the following change to the rate up Play Wish. When it's triggered, the original drop rate of an up 5-star play will be increased from 50 to 80%. Okay, that's okay. But getting one play from those things, it's just... it's one of those grinds that feels silly, because it feels silly to try to use a play by just getting one of them. You need 3 of them. I don't know that I like the idea of the way the plays where you need like a set of 3, but I guess it's kind of, in this game, it's sort of the gear. It's the gear, I guess. It's a set of gear. There are pieces of 1 or 3. I don't know. Alright, optimize Ether regeneration in offline mode of auto battle. When it's come to our attention that the Ether, am I saying that right? Ether? Won't regenerate, won't recover in offline mode. We will begin the optimization in this area by making Ether regeneration even between online and offline mode. The regeneration speed in offline mode will be 10 Ether per hour until full regeneration. Oh, shit. So if you're like in an auto battle and you're grinding and let's say you've collected like 300 energy and you're blasting a whole, not that we ever get that much, 300 energy and you're doing a bunch of runs at once and you close your phone, that time while it's auto battling offline, you're not collecting more because it probably doesn't register that you've actually accepted it until that battle's finished. Okay. To be fair, the battles are so quick. Who's actually doing offline auto battles for more than 5 minutes? Okay, more than 1 minute? Kidding, not kidding. All right, number 6, optimize the output of Ascension materials. The output of Ascension materials remains one of the major concerns among directors. After initial review, we will increase the output of such materials in event... Oh, nope, not even trying to pronounce that. Machine, for example, Pyro Music Box in Burning Phoenix. Meanwhile, we will support crafting advanced Ascension materials at the cost of average materials. We understand it takes time and effort to develop any character, so we'll try to make the progress smooth. Alright. I don't know. That... Part 1, key optimizations. These are the please fix more. Oh god, this is it. Okay. Alright. Part 2, about the Vanguard server. So the Vanguard server is the server for soft launch. So if you're not playing until global, this might not pertain to you. So, oh, it won't. It definitely won't pertain to you. So when is the top-up rebate period? You can enjoy a top-up rebate for Vanguard server from February 23rd until March 31st. There will be no rebate for topping up outside of the period. Which servers can I get top-up rebate? Players who topped up within the above-mentioned period on the Vanguard server can claim the dubs via in-game mail within 30 days after open beta becomes available. If you fail to get rebate mail 2 hours after the account is created, please contact customer service. The rebate only goes to 2 open beta servers. After open beta becomes available? I thought we're getting global launch. I don't think they mean open beta. I think this is a typo. Why is the... Wait. I'm so confused. I think they're mixing up their terms. I thought we're going global on April 6th. Am I crazy? Now I need to go look this up. Let me go to the Discord. We're going to Higan Eruthyll. We're going to game announcements. Global release, April 6th. Global release is not an open beta. Those are 2 different things. Am I right? I don't know what's happening, guys. All right. So I think they mean the 2 global release new servers, whatever those are going to be. This doesn't make any sense. Within 30 days after open beta becomes available. Are we not going global now? Or what? I hope that this is just a weird typo. This is super confusing. We have clear posts that say global release April 6th. That's not an open beta. Global release means the game is just boom. Beta means they're still working on shit, and it's even if it's open or limited, doesn't matter. Okay, I topped up in both limited beta and the soft launch. How does the rebate work in open beta? Once the open beta goes live, players who topped up during the previous thing will receive different rebates. Yeah, we knew that we're gonna, if you spent during the soft launch, you'll get more when it goes global. I really don't think they mean open beta. This is just really bad translation, I think. I mean, I guess at the end of the day, maybe open beta. Maybe I'm just thinking of it differently because the way that I've always heard betas used, it's not the game is officially out there, like released. It's we're still working on it. I don't think global release and open beta are they the same thing? Am I just a noob to this gaming world of dealing with all these betas and closed betas and soft launches and stuff? Do let me know, guys. Maybe I'm wrong. Let's see. I topped up on different accounts during limited beta and soft launch. How does the rebate work? Players who topped up during previous beta and the soft launch must log in with the same registered account. Yeah, so it's just connected to your Gmail accounts, like your emails, I think, overall. Simple enough. All right. The future of the Vanguard server. Do I have to update the game when the open beta goes live? Can new players enter Vanguard server still? Right, there'll be a special announcement for Vanguard server on April 4th, which players will be redirected to the stores and downloading the open beta version to resume the journey on the Vanguard server. So there is going to be a brand new download, which is good because I'm using an APK and pretending to be Canadian and everything anyway, so... Right, servers other than Vanguard server will... Okay, for me personally, I didn't top up. I'm not worried about my old account I'll use because I might want to see something, for example. If I have a character on there that I don't have in another account, I might still play the open beta or the old soft launch account, but I am going to make a brand new account at Global. Alright, and what's next after the Burning Phoenix event? So, Seasonal Transcendent Domain, March 17th, it starts till April 4th. Fen's Superfusion. Log in for 14 days to get dubs from March 17th to 30th. Though I don't know what that's going to be. I guess we'll find out. Rita, Rate Up, and Wish. Okay, so we're getting a new banner for March 17th to April 4th. Crimson Fight, Rhett and Big Wolf. Rate Up and Play Wishes. And then a double drop in Golden Storm diorama battle, purge anomaly, and Neopact. Okay, so I like to see that. I like to see that they're going to be, if that's something that they carry on in the future where they have double drop events for specific areas of the game. I love when games do that. Eruthyll just did that. Obviously, coming from Raid Shadow Legends, they always did that as well. Alright, and let's see. Does the plan for Vanguard servers stay the same with other servers? The content and events on Vanguard server will stay the same with the new open beta servers. You may experience the same content even on the Vanguard server. Okay, so that is really good to hear because it will actually give me a reason as a content creator to keep playing the Vanguard account and try to push that to where I can maybe showcase or test some different things, getting lucky with different characters that I might not have on the new account. But we'll see. Honestly, this is it. So there's no mention about the energy issue. There's no mention about just how expensive the costs of everything are, resource-wise, besides the ascension materials. Being able to be like crafted or whatever, which you can for most of them anyway. I'm worried about this game, guys. Like, I don't know. I really love the vibe. It's so fun. The battle is so freaking cool. They did an amazing job graphically, I think. The graphics are beautiful, and I love the way it feels. But if it's literally impossible to play the game, people aren't gonna play it because they literally can't play it. And I feel like it's not even, oh, it's not free-to-play friendly. Is this game free-to-play friendly? Yes and no. I don't know that it's spender friendly either, because even if you buy a bunch of resources, you're not really getting much for your dollar spent as far as energy costs using your debris stall. It's not really worth the grind. It's so expensive to even do anything every day that I don't think this game is spender or free to play friendly. I think it's just, it needs some work still. I don't know what they really need to lower the costs of farming or increase our energy that we regenerate. Increase our cap on the energy would be even better. It's like Raid Shadow Legends. You have like 130 energy. That's like 5 battles. Thanks. I really, really hope if you're watching this, developers, this is not enough. For open beta, if this is all that's changing, God help this game, especially with all the other amazing games coming out, like Honkai Star Rail that's coming out in the same month globally. There's Wuthering Waves, there's Zenless Zone Zero. There are so many other games coming out that are just so interesting and of the same beautiful anime vibe of having fun graphics, cute characters. Like, I really had high hopes for this game, but if that's all that's changing at global launch, I'm gonna have fun playing it for a month or so, and then that's probably gonna be it, because there's nothing to do after. I will still say that I do plan to play it at global. I'm gonna see it through. I'm gonna see what happens when it goes global. I'm gonna have some fun. I'm gonna happily encourage people to give it a try. And at the end of the day, maybe game is perfect for some people. Maybe it's literally perfect for some people. Maybe the idea of a game where you can, I've said it, I like it. Sometimes I like where you're like, okay, I have 5 minutes login. That's all I can do. Okay, cool. I did some stuff today. Maybe I'll try to push some content another day. That can be good. But I don't know. It's going to be overshadowed by other games. But I still really like it, and I have hopes for it. All right, let's read the following statement. The final statement, sorry. Besides the optimization and answers listed above, we will also increase the amount of rewards, including free wishes for characters and plays. Please find out in-game. if you have any questions. I mean, okay, giving us more summons is fun, but if we don't have the energy, the ether, to, all right, what do they say about it? That's it. Just one fixed offline mode regeneration. That's not solving literally anything. If we don't have the ether to actually get resources to build said characters, then what's the point of pulling them in the first place? Alright guys, sorry this was a longer video than intended, but I hope you appreciated the discussion. Let me know how you're feeling. Like I said, I am going to, when it goes global, I'll be ready. I'm going to have resources. I'm going to do a reroll guide. We're going to talk about all the stuff and the things, and we'll have some fun with it. We'll check tier lists. We'll do all the things, but does this game have long-term potential to hold on to its players? Does it have the potential for true player retention after the initial fun is over? After the initial excitement of just playing a new game is over? I don't see it, and that's just the truth.